All right, Hawks pick is in. Cody Lindenberg, linebacker from Minnesota, has gone to the Vegas Raiders. So best available here. Quinn Ewers, Damien Martinez, McLaughlin, Logan Brown, offensive tackle, could be a guard type. Keaton Crawford, nice little safety. Zy Alexander, you want to get a cornerback here? You want a corner? Couple of center possibilities. Zaire Stackhouse, you want to get your nose tackle finally? You get that here. Clay Webb, possibility for an offensive lineman. Mello Dotson, cornerback, is still available. A lot of interesting ways they can go here, folks. Pick is in. Woo, okay. Hell yeah. This will make some people happy. Okay, let's go. So 223, the Seattle Seahawks will take one of the more physical specimens at the running back position in this draft. And I'm not talking from the standpoint of speed, but I'm talking about power. I'm talking about being a short yardage back, about being a grinder, a guy that you just can't bring to the ground, who just fights his ass off on every carry like his life's on the line. You want your Chris Carson kind of running back and that to give you that fire and fuel and how he runs the ball. This guy is that guy. Damien Martinez is your pick here with the 223 selection. The value was good. You saw he was one of the highest valued guys on the board when we were picking there at that spot. This is a guy who will absolutely overtake George Holani as the fourth running back on this roster. He also gives you a skill set that is unique for what he brings to the running back position. And then he's a bigger back, legitimately 235. My comp for him has been James Conner. Very similar kind of running back where they make it work. They make their power work kind of when they shouldn't be able to. And what I mean by that is that in James Conner, you have a guy that works off of power being a bigger back and running upright. And that it's just when you want to be a power back, most of the time you want to be a guy that has to run behind his, you want it to be a guy that runs behind his pads. That's what you're looking for. Because when you're running high, you kind of lose all of your power when you're running into the guys. As when you're low and it's just like the low man wins the leverage war. When you get low and you get into a tackler and you're getting into his chest and his arms wrap around you like this, you've got a much better chance of breaking that tackle and running through his face when you're doing it that way. Marshawn Lynch was a great player about running behind his pads and just being able to always have that strike there to be able to be pulled upon from even short distance. It's like the 1-inch punch, Bruce Lee's 1-inch punch, where if you run behind your pads, you can always dish out that blow from short spaces. But what this guy does and what Conner does, which is so unique for those guys, is they find a way to be a power back running a little bit more upright. And so he's really a strong runner. He's going to break a trillion tackles, short yardage back, bare minimum, but a guy also that maybe down the line we learn can be a guy that's a real true part of the rotation of stable of backs that you have. I really do like this pick from the Seahawks perspective. I know there's some other needs on the board at this spot, but I do like it from a value-based selection. Martinez is a guy that I had, I think, a 5th round grade on. No, sorry. Look, I had a 4th round grade on Damien Martinez. So these picks are really working out well from a value standpoint. They really are.